Hi everyone, so I'm pretty much going to teach you guys what title tags are in HTML. I already have the page set up, a simple format for HTML, and the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6 tags are here. So we're gonna write stuff inside so I could show you guys what they do. So H1 is the biggest one. Normally you would think H1 is the smallest because it starts first, but in this HTML it's the opposite. H1 is the biggest title, and then H2 is the second biggest title, and then H3 is the third biggest, which means it gets smaller. So this is title 3, and this gets even smaller, title 4. Titles and headings are the same, so title or heading 5, and this is the smallest tag, title. Okay, so these tags are normally used for headings, such as if you want to put p tags such as here, they are just the regular average normal size font. What the H1 to H6 font does is they make it bigger, and they have a tons of heavy, they're thicker, they're tens of more bold, as you're seeing in the example. So we're gonna save this and I'm gonna preview it so you can see. Okay, so I would normally center this, so as you see, this is the biggest, and you can see the layer of the thickness on the letter, the second one, then the third one, then the fourth one, fifth one, and you can see the sixth one is the smallest. It's even smaller than the P, and P is the normal one. And as the website encounters these codes, it automatically goes to the next line. So then once it hits this one, it goes to the next one, next one, next one, next one. They're not inline codes, they're block codes. So it's like as if it's going to skip a line every time it runs that code. So if it hits the H1, and the P also, if it hits the the P is going to automatically run to the next line. So you don't have to put any CSS to make it do anything. It just goes to the next line as if like you press the enter button. Whereas some other tags, they would normally, after it runs it would say, like, let's say the biggest title, then the second one will go follow that one. But since this is block element tags, they skip a line automatic. And I'll make it so you guys could see clear by that was what I was trying to do previously. Don't forget that one. This is the new one. But you can see here more clear the same tags with the same exact writings, how it shows. So these are normally used for headings. So if you want to write a essay about fishes, you could use one of these tags. Normally the H1 tag is the title of the whole document. H2 could be the titles for each paragraph afterwards, and therefore it just goes like that. An easy way to understand this is to try it your own, so feel free to use this code and play with it, see what they do, and have fun with this. That's all for now. Bye.